Hi, my name is Graveline. I live at 12 Candida Court. So, I'm have a very hard time with losing the middle school sports. My family has been involved in this town through the community / middle school sports, all sports in this town for approximately 45 years. So I call myself Cumberlandite. And to see the issues of us getting rid of the school sports when these kids, this is a lot of what they do. A lot of our middle school kids are into sports. It's plain and simple. And when I also hear of, I mean, maybe you'll have to explain it to me, but the charter school, we fund the charter school. We take, all I hear is taking cuts out of the middle schools from teachers, assistants, special needs assistants, nurses, cutting out the sports. I don't hear any cuts coming out of the charter schools. I hear more money going to, thanks for the clarification on the 627, because I thought that's how much we were actually going to pay more. But we're sending money to the charter schools. Coming out of our school committee budget meeting is talking about money that's going to the charter school. I don't have a problem with the idea. I have a problem with money coming out of public funds to go to the charter school.
Just for clarification, those students aren't going to school here. They are still public school students. So the children who are being educated at the charter school are public school students, but they're not being educated here. So that money is coming in as a pass-through, but it's not, you know, it's not, in other words, if they were staying here, there wouldn't be that line item. If they were all coming here. So it's a choice that they've made. And my argument would be that, you know, if you do a better job, they make this choice. But so I get it, but I just want you to let you know that that's, you know, we're not, it's not like we're getting the child and educating and then sending the charter school money. That child is going to that, has made a choice not to come here and made a choice to go there.
Right, which I understand, but we have to fund that, right?
So we have to fund it because they're not.
That's where the money follows the student.
Right.
Right, which okay. So, but I guess my concern is, what if the charter school wasn't there? I mean, it's not like these kids don't have a place to go. If the charter school's not there, they have a public education system. The charter school is an extra. It's not something that's absolutely needed.
Yeah, it's a philosophical argument, and you know, that's true. And you could also say that if they were 100% happy, even if it was, they wouldn't go. I take a look at it a different way. You know, have an athletic background, it's the same thing. I mean, if I'm going to the race, I'm there to beat everybody, not just the ones who are going to go someplace else. So my feeling is, you know, you do a better job, they come to your business.
I totally agree. It's just that getting rid of, when I just hear of all the getting rid of programs and getting rid of teachers and nurses and special education teachers, and then we still have the money still has to flow there. So if that wasn't there, then the money wouldn't have to flow there. The money could stay right in our own, basically, public education system. I mean, and here we are talking about getting rid of middle school sports. But that's not the only thing I'm concerned about. It was the 0.8 of the nurse, the half a therapist, speech therapist. You know, all I hear are cuts from the public side. And I know what you're saying. Charter school is technically public because that's where they're going. They prefer to go. Well, you know what? We have private schools. There's, you know, they can go to St. Ray's. They can go to Hendrick and LaSalle. You don't have to have something actually a totally separate system. You know, because to me, I call the charter school a publicly funded private school. And that's what it comes down to. But yeah, we'll cut over here.
Yeah, I'm just saying, technically that's just not the case. I mean, it is a public school. I know, I'm not going to get into that argument, but
I'm not trying to.
It also is a situation, you know, I just look at it differently. I mean, it is a choice that, you know, everyone cares passionately about their child.
Absolutely.
Everyone does. So those people are offered a choice and they're making it. I'm not going to begrudge them that choice.
Me
well, that's what we do though. And so for me, I still believe that in most cases, you would want to send your child to your neighborhood public school. And if you feel that it's offering you all the, you know, all the potential for your child, that's where you're going to go. And So I look at it differently. I look at it that let's pick up our game, let's do the things, and it's not just at that level. I mean, we lose kids at the high school level. How many kids do not go to Cumberland High School? Everyone likes to focus on the elementary and at the charter school. How many kids did we lose at 9th grade? And why are we losing them? And why can't we keep them? We need to be talking about that as well. I get the point. That's the one that people focus on. But we're losing them at other places as well. And I think that we have the ability to not lose them. And I'm focused on doing those things.
I mean,
but I get the point.
As far as I know, you went to Cumberland schools your whole life, pretty much. I mean,
a few years ago. They told me there were a lot of kids there. I don't remember.
But I mean, so did I. And I think I did pretty good for myself. And good luck to you, and welcome to the town of Cumberland. But I mean, this town has been so sports oriented my whole life. That's all you ever hear about in this town, was how much they value sports because of not because of winning and losing. It's because of what they teach the kids, of teamwork. Never mind how many friends I've made because of playing sports. If I wasn't playing sports, you had a little group. For playing sports, you meet a lot of kids. And it isn't just kids that you're on the teams. It's kids from other towns. You end up playing with somebody from another town, and all of a sudden, next thing you know, you're talking to them. If you're playing baseball, you're talking to them on third base. Hey, how's it going? Blah, blah, blah. Next thing you know, you actually know this person. I guess, new technology, Facebooking them. So it just bothers me that this is being eliminated. And I understand with the boosters, picking up half the tab, and then all of a sudden now you want to say you want them to pick up the full tab. I mean, that's a tax on the people that's another tax on the people of this town. I don't know. I mean, I implore you not to eliminate it. Find something else. Let's do something. Let's try to work something out somewhere, because I know we can make it work. We just have to figure it out.
I have a sense that we will.
Thank you.
But thanks. Thank you.